stay. Crash of the Titans still on display. Only the best can seize the day. Flagging, we're starting the game tonight. My hands are shaking. Ready for the showdown, countdown to life. Late start focus, we're never gonna lose. Top score, rocking over, breaking. Get ready to fight with all your might. We'll play the crown, we'll reach new heights. Oh, playing with the pros. Yeah, playing with the pros.
Welcome to the PGF, which is a show full of secrets and turns, and you never know what is around that very corner. My name is Markus, and I am always joined by the one, the only, the Bearadise. Hello, Bear, and how the heck are you?
Oh, man, I'm proud to be American today, Markus.
Oh, man.
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July to everybody. And John shrunk you. He likes to have these fun little tricks that he plays. So let me get Bearadise back up to his normal stature, because 250 years of freedom doesn't happen on accident. For those who don't know, we have a little bit of an anniversary in America right now. It's called the 4th of July, or what I call the day that reminded the world to not be a bunch of pussies. It's a slightly different interpretation, but ultimately at the end of the day, if you're not free, what is the point? We're not dogs. We're not monkeys in a zoo. Okay? We're not gazelle behind a fence. The mighty elk can jump 6 feet because it will never not. You know what I mean? There's just a certain thing about existing in life that means you need to be free, because if you're not free, you're not alive. Right, Bear?
Yeah, and if that elk doesn't jump 6 feet, it will dump your tea in the harbor.
You damn right it will. Antlers and all. It's a beautiful thing. And on this 4th of July, you decided to spend your time right here, right now, with the PGF. So all I can say is get ready, because John's been deep into the servers and we got some new stuff going on. And welcome to tonight's 4th of July pay-per-view.
Only 1 minute in, and he's out! Get off! Take it off!
I'm not gonna win, I'm just gonna mess with File. All I'm gonna do is just keep getting DQ'd.
Who is that? Woo! You listen up, chump!
Honestly, it is
Hello, everybody.
an announcement for nothing.
A lot of people have asked.
No more Band-Aids, no more bullshit. The truth is here, and it's coming at you hard.
Who the hell do you think you are? My name is Larry Geiger. Who the hell do you think you are? My name is Larry Geiger. Who the hell do you think
Larry, what in the
think
world?
you
We got
are?
Larry Geiger coming in.
My name is Larry Geiger. That's right, my friends, because as you can see, it is a day of explosive celebration. Happy 4th of July and happy Freedom Day, America. For 250 years, the United States of America has shown the rest of the world that a whole lot of freedom equals even more happiness. There may be trials, there may be tribulations, but at the end of the day, as long as you don't have some penny-wasted nerd telling you what to do, your life is probably pretty nice. They say to give up liberty for the pursuit of security is for dumbasses, and I agree. So on this 4th of July pay-per-view, Larry Geiger wishes all of you wonderful people a wonderful and safe, but most importantly, amazing night watching the Professional Gamers Federation. This night is full of twists and turns that you're not going to see anywhere else. So sit down, turn it up, and get ready, because I'm going to put these professional gamers through hell. I got a couple of twins that I'm about to give away for 50% off. It's either going to be Johnny or ZDiz. I can't deal with two. If you want to know who stays, get ready, baby, because the PGF starts right now. Larry Geiger, out.
Oh goodness, my golly. We have...
Did Larry get a... He got an upgrade to his elevator. That was fast.
He just keeps telling John to make it faster. I'm telling you, he is a absolute freak when it comes to thrill seeking. And if he's not doing it himself, he's doing it to others. Don't ever let him, Bear, take you on a balloon trip, okay? It is not at all about going in a balloon. He wants you to do stuff in that balloon while you're it's miles in the sky, okay? It wasn't sexual. It was just the scariest moment of my life, I can tell you right now.
What I was going to say is that was probably the most positive message that I think we've ever gotten from Larry Geiger, I mean, as a whole.
I mean, he has his moments. He's not the king of the entire world for nothing.
He's a patriot, he seems.
Much like, what was it, Michael Scott from The Office, right? As much as he was shown as just this incompetent boob who, in my opinion, only wanted love, he also was a hell of a salesman and knew how to make some money. And Larry Geiger, he is one of the most eccentric and crazy people I've ever met. And yeah, I've met Oily. Okay, I've had lunch and barbecues with Oily. Okay, he stays away from the barbecue for a reason.
Oh, yeah, that would be...
Yeah, man. He insists on
third degree
flammable
easy.
oil. He's like, it's better. I don't know, man. It's weird. I can't do
That's
the thing. He's so high, but it's pretty amazing to watch. Anyway,
it's like helium.
We have Oily coming up later. And speaking of the show, Bearadise, these guys got us all off track, okay? You came into the PGF, and then it's just been chaos. Well, this 4th of July, I'm telling you right now, it's going to be no different, okay? We have a twin off, okay? There can be only one match. We have Johnny the Mouth Malone and ZDiz going head-to-head in Grand Theft Auto. And the winner stays, and the loser goes.
I can't believe that.
I mean, my favorite brother ZDiz, I got to say, I definitely know who I'm pulling for. You know, Bearadise, who do you think's got a good chance out of those two?
Honestly, I don't feel like I know either of them. I haven't been here long enough to really have met and interacted with Johnny enough. And when I was speaking with Johnny, it was actually ZDiz. So I'm kind of neutral. I don't know. But whatever happens is guaranteed to be an absolute banger.
I mean, let's just hope as being neutral goes, you got a better GDP than Switzerland, you know. But, you know, sitting on the fence aside, as long as you avoid the post, I heard it's not too bad.
That's what they say.
That's what they say. And you know what I say is coming up first on this pay-per-view, we have an amazing match with the one, the only, ButNustin. That's right. He is slowly but surely working his way out of that injury and back into the digital octagon. This week, I managed to wrangle him in to a very new game called Rematch. Let's get down to the digital octagon where ButNustin himself is going to show us exactly what this game is all about. Look at that new graphic. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice?
That is beautiful.
ButNustin coming in.
Always a pleasure, Marcus. I'm excited, to personally dip my toes back in the water of the PGF pool, so to speak. Kind of get that flow back for the live gaming, in front of the PGFs. But like I said, it's just an exhibition match, nothing to go on the record. Still rehabbing the injury from the rings. That, like I said, if you didn't want me to wear them, you shouldn't have let me win them. But we're about to get into a game like this. It's a fairly new one, but it's got Rocket League similarities, but already I can tell that it's just miles better than this game. The movement and the skill gap is just far superior. That does leave to be desired, though, the skill of your teammates. Because, he missed an open goal right there. Hopefully this guy can capitalize. Yeah!
And just like that, ButNustin is off to an easy start, being paired up with random partners. ButNustin, what is the most difficult part with overcoming the different skill sets of going in solo?
Well, obviously the chemistry. In a team-based game, chemistry is key. To know the people that you're working with is, something that you kind of need to take into account.
And as
and
ButNustin
with the
scores,
Through the
we
back
take
of the
a
net.
minute to call out some legends from the crowd. We have a new follower, Tabs, coming into the Twitch chat, and Bearadise, the one and only, dropping 5 gifted subs, a tier 1 sub, and then PGF Mod Mama coming in and doing the same. Amazing support from all of these awesome PGFs. Thank you all so much. And welcome
See if we can
Tabs
get a
to the
hype train
PGF.
going.
Welcome in, Tab.
So
See
Bearadise,
if we can get a hype train
Rematch
going.
is the name of the game, and I would say heavily inspired by the popular Rocket League. What are your first impressions on what we're looking at here?
I mean, I think it looks good. I mean, the fact that it's in a box, it's there's no out of bounds. You're not having to do any PKs. You're not having to have kicks, corner kicks or anything like that. It's I feel like it's a fantastic change up from just the normal FIFA, because you want it to be fast paced. You want it to be the less pauses in a game, the better. And I think that this is a fantastic addition to what you call football, soccer, depending on where you are. But it is 4th of July, so we're going to call it soccer.
Well, absolutely.
Bear, I couldn't
Freedom
agree
rings.
with you more. I couldn't agree with you more, Bear. You said it. Lack of stoppages.
Absolutely.
Constantly moving is key in a lot of these sports games, and it's a main source of entertainment. That's why games like basketball are so popular. Constantly moving, always scoring. Not a lot
I
of
was gonna
scoring
say
in this
hockey.
game, but we got some great defense. Or hockey. Hockey's a great one too. I love
Yeah.
hockey.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of hockey for all the reasons that y'all just said. Ultimately, the non-stopping, continued play, I feel, gives such an amazing demonstration to what the athletes can truly do.
That's the absolute truth, Marcus.
And then speaking
And-
of sports games, sorry, Bear, not to cut you off, but I
No,
mean,
you're
sports
fine.
games, Dustin, you know better than most. We are in a dry spell. I mean, the recent college football edition has been a nice breath of fresh air, but sports games as a whole have not been doing well over the last handfuls of years. I mean, with very little options for any sort of arcade-style sports, I mean, do you think Rematch is going to have a big effect on future game publishers going forward?
Absolutely. Like Bear said earlier, it's a very simple game. It's just indoor soccer. You can make it 3v3, 4v4, 5v5.
Oh, no.
But simplicity is key, and it's unfortunate right here. But as I was saying, simplicity is key. And as you mentioned earlier, we are in a bit of a dry spell with sports games. For anybody that wasn't tuning into the Battle Pass this past Tuesday, Markus and I were able to sit down and take a look at the Dynasty deep dive of the new college football game that's coming out. If you haven't gotten a chance to take a look, I suggest you do. It's a great video. Beautiful insight for both Markus and I. And I'm honestly, personally very excited for what the game has to behold. But first, we got to focus on winning this game right here.
Absolutely true, and
stopped by our
ButNustin doing
goalie.
what he always does, leading his teammates to victory. Bearadise, people want to know, what is the sports game of the furry woodland creature himself? That's you.
I appreciate that. Marcus, for a very, very long time, I have always been a Tiger Woods PGA Tour kind of guy. I'm a big golf guy. As ButNustin goes down 3-2, that is all right. That is all right.
Oh, nothing keeps our gamers down for long.
Nothing. But I played Tiger Woods PGA Tour was always 2003, 2005, and then 2013 when they came out with the Masters Edition was absolutely amazing. They were able to bring in Augusta National, which no one ever thought was going to be able to be on the cover of that game. And it's kind of gone downhill since then, but I got to go with the Tiger Woods 2013. I think that's the best sports game for the Bear Cycles out there.
Here we go.
I respect it a lot, and as we
Oh,
go
right off the
down and we watch Nustin, who is now playing a more defensive position, ensuring that his team stays in this game. But Nustin has tried to be, succeeds constantly as being a well-rounded gamer. There's no position that he can't be put in that he does not
What a
excel
stop.
in.
was a great stop by ButNustin.
Absolutely, and
Beautiful
we say
stop.
hello
Didn't
to,
miss
we have
the
the
wide open net.
Hasinator and King Tang of Shang coming into the digital arena. Hello and welcome to all of you amazing PGFs.
Haas and King, welcome in. Happy 4th of July to two of my favorite Americans. Hope you guys are doing well.
As Reba McEntire said, let freedom ring. At least I think that was
she
Reba.
did.
Yes. She also said, man, I feel like a woman. So really anything she says, I really put a lot of weight into. And as ButNustin
Markus,
continuing to keep the ball away from his goal, trying to set up his teammates, it is 2-3 with ButNustin down by 1 goal with only a minute left. Will his teammates
we're
be
looking
able
to
to
force
pull
their
out
feet.
another point to tie it up? Scotty Old Dog coming into the digital arena. Hello, Scotty, and welcome. And just like that, ButNustin teams goes down by 1 more.
Yeah, unfortunate turn of events. I was left in a 2-on-1 situation, but, you know, what are you going to do? We got 55 seconds. We have to make a play.
With ButNustin digging deep and pushing hard. He is calling out for the ball. Unfortunately, the other team's goalkeeper managed to block that stop. But with ButNustin putting on the pressure, I will not be shocked if he manages to pull out a point in the fleeting 30 seconds left in this match. Oh, no.
That is tough.
Unfortunate,
tough.
you know. Yeah, see, and this is the issue with solo queuing is the lack of chemistry. You know, a lot of missed passes on both ends, you know, my end and my teammates, which set him up for an easy goal.
Well, you know what they say, there is no team, or there is no me in team. And
I think there's no
and
I,
then-
Markus.
But as they say, it's not over till the clock hits 0.
Absolutely true. It ain't over
Yep.
till it's over. And ButNustin saying the words that are deep inside the PGF. Never give up, never surrender. And with 27 seconds left and only a 2-goal deficit, will
see what they can
ButNustin's
do.
team manage to pull out an amazing turnaround? I'll tell you, Bearadise, it's unlikely, but if anybody can do it, it is the team of ButNustin and
His randoms.
I was trying to think of something clever.
No, you're absolutely
His
good. You know,
rascally randoms.
something that I was curious about is, you know, normally when the clock gets down so low, normally in a normal match, they would, you know, try to hold the ball. They wouldn't let the opposition get to it, and it kind of looks like that's exactly what they did. It was very fast paced up until that very last moment, and then the opposing team unfortunately decided to go with strategy rather than hitting it to the wall. So
Yeah,
very tough
absolutely.
loss to Nussin.
Yeah, tough loss for Nussin, but ultimately not to be held back because dealing with an injury is never easy. But Nussin, you've been out of the loop for a while, and that is okay. So tell us, give us kind of your first impression / final thoughts on this new rematch game, Nustin.
Oh, well, me personally, I'm a fan. You know, you saw me have that bank shot off the back wall, that double bounce for a goal earlier. I had a lot of assists. I had a lot of saves. I was just making plays overall. It mostly just came down to a chemistry issue. There were just a couple of passes that maybe me or my teammates missed that ended up making it wide open. But the thing that I like about this game is everything is kind of in your hands. You feel very in control of it, you know. So I'm really looking forward to what the future of this game holds, and I'm looking forward to just dominating this scene right here like I will the entire PGF.
Well, Nustin, we are so happy to have you back, and I want to thank you so much for tonight's rematch exhibition match. Congratulations, sir. And I can tell you, we are not done yet, because here at the PGF for the July pay-per-view, it is just getting started. That was ButNustin, I can tell you. Bearadise, he's one impressive, cool cucumber, isn't he? Nothing gets
Yeah, that
to
was
him.
good.
He has
No.
his eyes on the prize, and it's just a truly amazing thing to watch.
It really is. It really is. I mean, his even after that tough loss, only by 2 goals, it was and being paired with a bunch of randoms, him being able to come through and still give a positive outlook on that game, and it's impressive all around.
Oh, man, he is an athlete inside and out of the digital octagon, and I tell you, thank you so much, Nustin. That was beautiful. But I tell you, Bearadise, I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to get this early. Okay, but as you know, the Rune Toon Titan, our current double champ, he is the Bad Bitch champion and the Professional Gamers Federation champion. Okay, well, when you're a big deal walking, we send you down paths towards glory. So here at the PGF, we have reached out to the biggest podcasters, interviewers, anybody alive, and if we could get a hold of them, dead. We have set up our one and only 6'5" Rune Toon Titan on a, what would we even call this? A podcast tour. Well, that's lame. PGF can do better than podcast tour. I got it. The Rune Toon Titan is on his tornado of terrible talking, and it started with Theo Von. We have a small excerpt from Rune Toon Titan's recent interview with Theo himself. I cannot wait to see the full episode. I heard it was a little crazy, but I don't have all the details, but we do have a little snippet. So let's head over and see what the Rune Toon Titan has been up to. Okay, John, play that one. The first one. No.
And they called it. I didn't name the game, but I was, the game existed, and then I existed. Well, the game was you and a buddy, you grab each other's wiener.
Right.
Penis, they called it.
In those days.
Some of you guys call it penis. But, you grab it, and the first person to get an erection lost the game.
Right.
Well, what I meant by BBC was the Bad Bitch Championship, the belt that is the most coveted belt in all of the PGF, Theo. And I just so happened to obtain that on Cinco de Mayo, where I actually won all 3 belts in that one singular night. And I think about that every single day.
When I was young, we used to play this game called Gay Chicken, they called it.
That was not exactly what I thought was going to be played.
I think when you bring Theo Von into the mix, you really don't ever know where it's going to go.
That is very true. But the full episode should be coming out very soon.
Yeah.
That was the Rune Toon Titan. He's on a terrible Titan talking tour. Oh, there you go. Terrible Titan talking tour. And the first stop was Theo Von. So hopefully we'll get the rest of that footage. So some of that might be in context.
Spotify, YouTube.
John, I think Google Maps. It's on basically everything.
MapQuest, I think, too. Yeah.
Oh, definitely MapQuest. And I mean, Safari. We're on Safari now.
Are we really?
Well, that's what John told me. I don't necessarily know what that means, but I just assumed it's probably one of the new. It used to be a browser back in the day, but John said he's on it. John said I'm on everything, Marcus. So we're going in, and I can tell you one place to get a hold of all these clips is if you join our Discord, the PGF HQ. Recently launched, and I can tell you, one of the coolest damn Discords you'll ever be a part of.
That is the truth.
Oh my
! Discord in chat.
Oh, you better believe it. All right, jeez. This one's going all over the place, but I can tell you right now, that exhibition match was not all that we had, because coming up next, well, Bearadice, I think I actually need to prepare you for this one. You actually have an interview coming up next with the one and only ZDiz, our newest professional gamer and my favorite brother.
All right.
So gear up, Bearadice, because right now it is Bear and ZDiz down in the Bear's Den. Have fun, Bear.
Thanks. How's it going?
Hey, Bear. How you doing?
How are you? ZDiz.
I'm doing good. How about you?
Honestly.
Listen. You don't have to call me ZDiz Malone, just ZDiz Sports, okay? Just let you know.
It was it was a pan situation. Honestly, this is technically my first time meeting you. Because
not really.
You know what? No worries.
That's fine.
ZDiz,
you know what? clean slate, clean slate. Okay, let's just.
Hey, that's what they say, right? That's what they say.
Exactly. I'm
Yep.
I'm prepared for the for the questions to come up. You're great.
Yeah.
You're great at. You know what? You do this better than Johnny, in my opinion. You ask great questions, so feel free to ask anything. I'm here to answer.
Yeah, no, I appreciate the flattery, but I'm not getting involved in family stuff. But ZDiz, so as a known but not convicted kidnapper, you find yourself now at the potential end of your career that's just starting in the PGF. You know, if you win tonight, do you truly feel like you have what it takes to survive in the PGF?
Well, absolutely. Listen. Even though I was pretending to be Johnny, look how I made it here. Come on. Fred and Bread with the Big Mac Daddy Show, all those rage games I did, Vista Cleanup, and, you know, Chain Together and all that, as well as trying to survive my good pal, Stream Sniper, trying to, you know, abide by Larry Geiger, hanging out with Markus. Of course I'll survive. I'll do my best in here. No, I've been gaming for so long that I listen. We're all human at the end of the day, okay? We all have losses, we all have wins, but all I know is that here in the PGF, it's all about surviving, and I'm about to survive the PGF right now in its former glory. So everyone, please usher in the new Malone here in the PGF.
I mean, I guess we will see after the twin turbo match this evening. But ZDiz, so many pay-per-views ago, you said that you'd love to take Johnny's spot because he said that he was the better brother. Was this the motivation for the past few weeks' actions?
The motivation was very, very different from what Johnny has done. It's not about being the best brother, because here's the thing. If he was the best brother, he would be the caliph of the family. He would have this. He doesn't. Our father gave this to me. He didn't give it to him. He gave it to me. So if he was the best brother, why doesn't he have this? This is the caliph. This is part of our religion in this family. Okay?
Oh.
And second of all, what motivated me to be even in this is the fact that he would use my name every time. So Johnny, because I know you're watching probably, get a peek of me, because very soon you'll be out and you're going to make sure that you won't say my name ever again. In fact, if you keep using my name, then I'll just keep using your merch, baby. Decided to take something from you after I left your house. Very comfortable.
Souvenirs.
Yo,
well,
honestly, Bear, you should get one. Like, it is soft. It actually is.
I actually have quite a few of those on order.
Okay,
yeah,
nice.
Which
Nice.
I think that we have somebody that's going to be talking about merchandise a little bit later. So I don't want to ruin that, but this just has been living rent free in my head. But after weeks of feeding your brother nothing but Tim Hortons, how do you think Canadian Thanksgiving is going to go this year?
I'll be fine. Listen, Canadian Thanksgiving, that's going to be miles away. I'm sure I'll be fine. And you know what? It wasn't technically, it wasn't really Tim Hortons I was feeding him. It was just that he wanted Tim Hortons. I was letting him. And I may have force-fed him McDonald's. But the point of the matter is, he'll be fine. He'll be okay. It's just food. Okay, he can survive. All right, he's a grown man. All right, he ain't like if he can't handle McDonald's or Tim Hortons, that's his whiny bitchy problem. But that's fine. Okay.
ZDiz, always a pleasure. And as I stated at the very beginning, I'm not getting involved in family, but hey, as they say in medicine, have yourself a match.
Thank you, Bear. Much love.
Oh my goodness, that was ZDiz, our newest professional gamer. Larry Geiger brought him in after kidnapping his twin brother, Johnny the Mouth Malone. And ultimately, tonight, it is all going to be decided on who stays and who goes. It's either going to be Johnny or it's going to be ZDiz. And ultimately, I can't wait because dealing with two makes you bald. It's just true, you know? It really is. Bearadise, man. So down there with the Malones, right? Later on, you'll be talking to Johnny. I can tell you, you're a brave man. You're a brave man.
The comments that ZDiz just made, I really feel like I'm going to be taking the punches directly in the face for what he just said, and I am not looking forward to that, Marcus. I'm looking forward to the interview with Johnny, but I'm not looking forward to the energy and the fire that ZDiz just lit underneath that ass.
Well, I tell you, Johnny the Mouth Malone has not spoken since he came back. Not in any meaningful way, and I tell you, when he comes, it's going to be fiery, and it's going to be amazing. And it's going to happen right here at the Professional Gamers Federation. But tonight, you guys saw him earlier, and that's right, I'm bringing him back down again because we have ButNustin, who has agreed to be our special guest commentator for one of the biggest matches of the century. You all have wanted it, and I think it's finally going to happen. ButNustin, the one and only, is our special guest commentator for tonight's Big Mac Daddy Show versus the oily arcader. Nustin, I couldn't think of anybody better to bring you in. I know, we're bringing him back. We're bringing him back, y'all. The digital arena is ablaze right now because ButNustin knows.
Nice. It was so nice, Marcus. We had to do it twice.
Oh, baby, you better believe it's true. Because I can tell you, man, I have been looking forward to this. I knew we needed something special for the oily and Mac Daddy match, and getting you in here, one of the best damn things that could happen. So
I'm looking forward to this as well.
We have something special coming up. It is something that has been brewing for years. It is a match that literally brought the oily arcader out of retirement. It was to get his hands on the Big Mac Daddy Show. This match is for the #1 contender for the Bad Bitch Champion, and it is happening tonight, and I cannot wait for it to happen. John, I don't need you to mess with that right now. Okay, man? Ultimately, it was a project that I told you to work on months ago.
What's he doing?
Well, he feels like he's ahead because I helped him earlier this afternoon. Okay? Don't touch that, John. John, don't touch that! Oh my God, John. No way. Oh my God.
Was that the... I don't know that number. It sounds like Marcus is now taking John to the hospital after John just exploded something?
I mean, it's John, so I wouldn't put it past him.
I mean, honestly, it couldn't have happened to a better person, Nustin. It really couldn't have.
I couldn't agree with you more.
Yeah, but hey, welcome to the desk. Glad to have you.
Hey, always glad to be here. I would like to also be here with Marcus, but the unforeseen. Oh wait, hold on. Marcus just sent me a text. All right. So to preface this, ladies and gentlemen, apparently there was supposed to be pyrotechnics for today's 1v1 between the Big Mac Daddy and Oily Arcader.
Why would they put John in charge of that?
Beyond me, it's probably a Larry Geiger move. So yeah, Marcus just texted me. They can save all of John's fingers.
That's good.
But I won't let them. He's only getting 3 back max.
I mean, that's 2 less fingers to screw things up with, I guess, is the
Yeah, but that's also 2
thought
less fingers
process
to
behind
help
that.
his 2 brain cells that are already fighting for 3rd place. But
That is very, very true. It does seem like everything is gasping for air.
I guess for the meantime, it will just be Bearadise and I on the commentating booth. I guess until Markus can hopefully get back with John and half a hand.
I mean, can't he just drop him off? Like, don't they have like
I
the
mean,
drive-through in the
He
emergency?
could, but then like Larry is gonna probably tell one of us to go pick him up, and I don't feel like doing that.
I mean, I have room, but I mean, I don't know if I want that.
You don't want
I don't want that in my car.
Blood. You don't want blood, especially John's blood in your car. That's like worse than having HIV in the 80s.
That is not good. And
Yeah.
I don't. You're right. I don't want that in my car.
And I wasn't even alive back then.
I mean, and it's even worse that you had to read about it. But so I had a question. All right. So after watching the rematch match, what potential do you see in that game as far as, because they're obviously competing with Rocket League. They're trying to do their own thing. They're trying to make it to where it's more of like a human interaction rather than a vehicle type experience. Do you think that there's going to be a lot of people going from Rocket League to rematch? Do you think it's going to be like an interchangeable type situation? What are your thoughts on that?
I think they will, but the one thing that I will say to anybody looking to do that is the 2 games are completely different. You know, like rematch, it has its similarities, but as far as mechanics and way that you're going to move and kind of overall rotate and go about the game,
I guess I should
is
face you.
completely different. If you're well, I mean, I could do the same, but it's completely different if you're expecting it to be like Rocket League. You know, it's kind of almost like going into Counter-Strike expecting it to be like Rainbow Six, if that makes any sense. It's kind of similar. It's got its base, like, you know, base 5v5 plant defuse. But apart from that, all of the other mechanics are pretty different.
Really like it. I really like it. And you know, this match is gonna be a good one. What are you expecting to see out here, Nustin?
I mean, I'm expecting to see, if I'm being brutally honest, like for everything that I've had with Mac, all of the arguments, the disagreements, and the fights that I've had with him. Him and Oily Arcadia are one of the OGs of the PGF, dare I say one of the greats, you know, so I'm expecting to see almost like a heavyweight battle here, you know, two behemoths of the sport just going it, like just blow after blow. I'm expecting to see something that'll rival the fight that Mac and I had for the PGF championship in For Honor.
I mean, if there's one thing that I know Oily appreciates, is a good blow. So let's
Absolutely. So ladies and gentlemen, we have the
Big Mac Daddy Show.
Yeah, you're right. Look, I ain't gonna get into a match when I'm saying something. And you know what? Maybe I shouldn't just say it. Maybe I should show it. All right? We have a lot of people out there asking, does Canada have a 4th of July? And for the first time in my life, I'm going to say, cut my music right now. Cut my music, John. He's not even here anymore, right? I don't think so. Because I know they're not going to play this on the PGF today. I'm going to have to do it myself. All right? So listen up. You listen up good, folks. Okay? The suit's coming off! Because guess what? Canada Day is on the 1st! Alright? It's our land that was taken not by a fight, but by asking! Because we're kind! We're generous people! Not like you degenerates down there in the South! You want to celebrate your day, blowing your hands off like John. He's a chump. Alright? We celebrate the day with beer, with being honest and being kind. All right? We have a land of nature, a land of freedom, a land where you can walk down the street and you get back home with your wallet and not a stab wound in you. You're not gonna go to the hospital. And even if I did, I ain't gotta pay an arm and a fucking leg. All right? I go in there, I get out, and I get back to my maple syrup. I get back to my pancakes, and I get back to my beautiful beer. I'm the Big Mac Daddy, and I am Canadian. Woo! That woo is so big! The fucking headphones fell. Fuck you, oily arcader!
Will somebody please shut up this Canadian podcast, bitch? Oh my lord! How much talking can that politeness get ya? For God's sakes, Mac! Just because you guys aren't allowed to own matches as adults in Canada doesn't somehow make your overly taxed bullshit celebration better. Here in America, we can have hand grenades. Here in America, we can shoot 50 caliber guns. Here in America, we get to buy cough syrup at Walgreens. Funny story, Markus. Tonight, the oily arcader is gonna whip your ass so hard up and down this digital octagon. Canada won't even be able to fake any more of our frickin' holidays, baby. So as soon as your bitch ass sends the order arcader an invite, I'll show all these wonderful PGFs exactly how America has done it for the last 250 years, baby. Bring it on, Mac. Oiley's ready, baby. See, look, Mac's got shit to say because he knows better.
Well, before we get to the game,
yeah,
Oily, I think we got to lay out the rules for the PGFs.
Listen here, Ginger Markus. Nustin, hey baby. How you doing?
Weirder now that you're here, but go on.
Well, see, Nustin, I don't know what you and Ginger Markus are up to.
It's
but
fair.
you know what match that I have? That's the one that kicks Mac Daddy's ass.
So, Oily, you know my name is Bear, right?
Is that Ginger Markus?
I've been here for
Yeah,
a
File's
little
brother. Same thing.
Oh, File's brother. Nustin,
Yeah.
I get it, baby.
Figured it out.
Yeah. So, all right. What exactly are the rules that we're about to be going through, Nustin, and how?
So according to the rules of this Mac versus Oily Arcader 1v1, they will be going up against each other in Halo on legendary difficulty with the level Graveyard. All right. There will be no disqualifications, no interferences, and the least amount of deaths will win. However, if you purposefully kill your opponent, then that death will count for you. So these guys are going to have to be really careful with the friendly fire, especially on a level like legendary difficulty. You're going to have to be wary of chucking those grenades, you know, because something that could be mistaken as on purpose can end up costing you one death, and that one death can end up costing you the #1 contender shot at the BBC.
I mean, truly, every single move matters in this next match, and Oily is off the cuff, and as crazy as he may seem, every single time he's in a match, he is as precise as a surgeon. And the Big Mac Daddy Show always brings the energy, and he is as accurate as it gets as well. So this match that we're about to see, Nustin, I am going to put this up there with, I don't even know. This has got to be top 3 for me, and it hasn't even started yet.
I mean, yeah, you said it yourself. The hype purely alone around this match is enough to make it worth a top 10 PGF match of all time. It's almost a shame that they came out with that video the other week, because this feels like it could have been an easy addition to that list, and it most likely will be. So you guys are going to have to look for it in the next PGF top 10 video. But as we're getting set up for this game, you know, the one thing that I'm looking at, what were you saying?
No, I'm sorry. The last time, I just remembered this. The last time that Oily and Big Mac Daddy Show were in the digital octagon together was in Halo, and Stream Sniper hacked into Big Mac Daddy Show, and Oily came up behind Big Mac Daddy and killed him. And the Stream Sniper disconnected.
I'll tell you what, you know, Stream Sniper, ZDiz, I don't understand what it is with Larry and just recently hiring absolute pieces of shit recently.
It seems like all of his decisions are a Magic 8 Ball sometimes. I mean, but...
It doesn't even make that, because at least a Magic 8 Ball would make sense every now and then. This just is insane.
Well, I'll tell you what.
I can't wait to come back to teach a Stream Sniper and ZDiz a lesson.
I mean, honestly, I can't wait for that either. I was just going to say that I think that the one time that the Magic 8 Ball did land on the right one was, you know, the trip to Ireland. That was fantastic. I don't know if you saw any of that, Nustin, but...
Oh, I did. And trust me, as someone else who has been able to squeeze those free trips out of Larry Geiger, nothing is sweeter.
It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Maybe he'll get you a Marlboro jacket.
Ooh, hey, you know what? I'm comfy just here in this championship jacket right here.
Dream.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, one more thing. Before we get into this much anticipated PGF match, I want to shout out the official PGF merchandise website, okay? You guys saw ZDiz ironically wearing a Johnny the Mouth Malone shirt. However, you too can get a shirt like that. You can get something better. You can get a ButNustin shirt. You could even go so far as to get a koozie. It's 4th of July, and Big Mac Daddy, I understand his frustrations. He was bragging about the beer on their Independence Day. You know, we also partake in a little bit of the drinks on our Independence Day as well. So when you do, make sure you guys head over to the PGF shop so that you guys can cop a Nothing But Nustin beer koozie to make sure that your hands stay cool on these hot summers.
Do we know when I'm getting merch?
Let's get it going! Here we
Ladies
go!
and gentlemen, I think we're about to head down to the digital octagon.
To buy Oily shirt! You're never gonna forget!
Let's head down to the digital octagon as Oily and Big Mac Daddy Show.
Let's go!
Take on some Halo.
I'm doing this! Not just for the PG double Fs, but for my country as well!
They don't have shield generators, but take them out before...
Big Mac Daddy Show starting off with the Needler.
You usually died 100 times right there! Oh, but you're gonna die here! You're gonna die because you're a joke!
See, Mac Daddy's doing what Mac Daddy always does. He's hiding behind the 80s. Oh, baby.
Beautiful.
No, that's mine, Markus. Woo! Woo!
Oily Arcader's gonna have to...
How have you not died
ladies
yet?
and gentlemen, the least amount of deaths in this level will be the #1 contender for the BBC Championship. So these guys are gonna have to make sure that they stay away from any spray
Give me that needler, Oily.
anything from their opponents. It looks like Oily's targeting Mac.
No, that was an accident, baby.
Are you serious?
No. Mac, quit it!
Don't fucking shoot me, Oily!
I didn't!
Focus on the brutes! You see who always... Oh, look at him! He died! What a loser! What a loser! That's so dead! What an absolute chump! Oh, that's two! That's two!
The faster you
Wow. Wait till you learn! You may be
Oily's
good
claiming that death didn't count.
The faster you
You
can
may
kill
be
those
good at
brutes, the
Halo,
better.
but you'll never be good at me.
They
Alright,
don't have
Oily.
shield generators,
You're
but take them out
absolutely
before...
trash at this game, and I have no idea why you would even want to do this level. Alright? I know you hate Halo 2 Legendary because you're absolute garbage at it.
Mac Daddy, after the way that all of you treated Markus, I figured this was an easy way to show the world that you's a bitch. See what I mean?
I swear to God, Oily. I swear to God, if I wouldn't get penalized, I'd kill you right now.
The demon has infiltrated the council chamber. Protect the hierarchs. Seal the exit.
And Bear, as it stands right now, regardless of that second death by Oily Arcader, whether that counts or not, he still is behind the Big Mac Daddy with that first death earlier. I just hope that with the absence of John and his hand, that we have somebody being able to keep score of all
Where?
this.
What is this bullshit?
The Big Mac Daddy is ambushed, and he goes down.
They spawned right beside me. This is bullshit.
Now I believe it's tied at 1
And we got
death
10 skulls on. 10 skulls.
10 skulls? Come on, Mac, what the hell?
This is pure madness, and
legendary difficulty.
Oh!
Shit!
I mean, we have seen Big Mac Daddy Show just absolutely dominate in Halo.
I got no ammo.
When he beat the PGF's favorite route in the grenades and
get him,
energy
get him.
swords a few weeks ago.
Get him! Kill him!
It doesn't
Kill
look
that
like
oily
it's any
bastard!
different.
Get him! Get him! Kill his ass! Yes!
Oh, it looks like
Unbelievable!
He's gonna
Absolute
fall victim to another death and fall down the scoreboard. Now 2 deaths to Max 1. How is he gonna be able to respond after this?
It is amazing how much Mac Daddy will
And you know, Bear, I noticed a little strategy. He's shooting the Big Mac Daddy, he's targeting him to damage him, and he goes down again!
Oh, maybe stop shooting me! And he shot the enemies!
3-1, but as I was saying earlier, Oily Arcader was targeting Mac in an effort to lower his health so that when he got hit by the enemies, he would die. But him being distracted by Mac leaves him vulnerable to being attacked from the side.
And Mac Daddy goes down.
Look
That is his
at him
second
dancing!
death.
What is this? That's it, I'm coming over to you, Oily. I'm done being on the side. I'm bringing all the heat to you.
PGFs will make it very clear, 11 is very difficult on Graveyard. It is no small task.
Mac shoot me in the back!
Oh, beautiful. I'm coming back, Oily.
Get out of
We're
here,
sticking
Mac.
through this side by side.
Just like the old days, bitch!
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, least amount of deaths.
Oh, he killed me! Oily killed me right there. What is this bullshit?
No!
Oily got Max so low, he took one shot from the enemy, and Big
Give
Mac
that
Daddy
fucker
Show
a
goes
penalty
down.
right now.
Yeah,
That's an expert that died to him.
I believe they're going to be having to review that last one.
Yeah, this has got to go to Larry.
You had to put on all those skulls!
Oh, that was beautiful!
You had to put on those damn skulls!
Let me tell you, when you're gonna put the Big Mac Daddy with you, the disgusting Oily Arcader is legendary. I'm putting some skulls on. You think you're good at Halo? You want to talk about the old days? Well, this is the old days, Oily. This is the old days right here. You're living it.
Yeah, you cheating! And making it hard, but could it? Mac? It's just like you've always done, man. One little mistake you never forgive.
Oh, give me that. Yes, the carbine.
I'm getting
Are you
word.
kidding me?
You would steal the carbine.
Ladies and
Go
gentlemen,
through
I'm
that
getting word from
grenade.
Larry that previous death from the Big Mac Daddy does count. He was killed last by an enemy as opposed to Oily Arcader, so that death will go down on the board for Big Mac Daddy.
Larry's gonna side with this dirty fucker.
Very well.
Let's get it, man.
Larry does have the final say.
See, the thing that the Mac Daddy doesn't understand. All you win matters the most. Anybody can give themselves the advantage.
Oh, the
Beautiful.
Arcader came down again.
Oh,
Wow.
he's dead again. What a
Just
loser.
simply
What
cannot
a
catch a
freak
break.
of society. A nobody, if you will. Oily, when will you realize you're just a bottom feeder? All right, and I'm tip-top class. Stop shooting me, Oily!
That is the enemy!
Distractions caused by Oily Arcader. Big Mac Daddy runs out of ammo.
Mac, what's up,
Currently,
baby?
I got nothing! I got nothing!
Mac is still
I got
in the
nothing!
lead, only
I got
dying 3
nothing!
times so
I got you,
far.
Mac.
out of ammo. And he goes down.
Big Mac Daddy Show goes down. That is
That's what I
that
did.
is
Oh,
death number 4 for
absolutely
Mac.
criminal.
He's only up by
Absolutely
2
criminal.
on Oily.
I believe Oily Arcader also went down in that, so they might have traded death.
They traded death, so Oily is 7, Mac is 4.
Oh, unbelievable!
Seems like Oily 8, Mac 4. As Oily has doubled Mac's deaths, really struggling in this level. You know,
Beautiful.
I haven't seen somebody struggle in Graveyard like this since, you know, Markus tried running the gauntlet that 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see exactly
Oh my
what
God, look at
happens
those grenades! What the
when you gotta
fuck?
deal with Mac Daddy.
No, 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 where,
chaos.
what?
And the Big Mac Daddy falls.
What just happened?
Mac Daddy died.
Slowly
That's
closing
what just
that
happened,
gap
baby.
between him and the
I
Oily
couldn't see
Arcader.
shit! Get over here, Oily.
Get over here, Mac.
I'm gonna fucking make sure all the enemies are targeted onto you.
Wow. You know, we knew this fight was going to have ups and downs, but we didn't think it would be this close.
Dual-wielding Oily Arcader is shredding.
He absolutely is.
We don't hold
Really
the
fucking ammo.
for
Big
nothing.
Mac Daddy.
Look at the grenades! Look at the grenades!
We're
Oh,
being
that
attacked.
was beautiful.
Big Mac
That
Daddy
was
Show
such a
trying to
great kill.
sabotage Oily.
That I know.
Throwing their grenade over there.
I need to get a gun. Okay, good. You
Pick
got
it up.
distract them, Oily.
I got him. Shit.
Oh, let me make that greasy fucker. Yeah, fuck you.
Oh man, Oily goes down for the 9th death.
You know,
Oily
it
now at
seems like
9
whatever
deaths,
he does,
Mac
he
is
can't
at
close the
5.
gap. Seems like whatever Oily Arcader does, he just can't really.
We got a
seem to
plasma.
close the
Oh,
gap.
yeah. Grab that.
Big Mac Daddy.
Oh, he died again. He's an
Oh, and
absolute
Oily dies
freak.
again. That's the 10th death.
That's the only
Oily, you say you're a
person.
professional gamer,
Willing
but
to
I just think you're a fraud.
Mac, you gotta get in the fight.
Standing at a score of Oily
Oh
Arcader
my
with
God.
10 deaths, now 11, and the Big Mac Daddy with 5. Remember,
That's an
the
absolute mockery.
least
All right,
amount of
Oily,
deaths
let's lock
over
in. Let's
this
get out of this
graveyard
room right
level
now.
on legendary
What the hell do you
difficulty.
think I've
Will
been
become a
doing,
world
Mac?
contender for AW Root Beer's
Let's
Get
go.
him locked in.
Let's go.
A lot of chaos as another
You know,
wave
it-
is
I got
coming
no
down.
ammo.
No matter
again.
who wins this this number 1 contender spot, as long as the game is not Halo, I think that Root is going to be able to defend that title with some grace. But when it comes to Halo, I think that Big Mac Daddy Show has some excellence and a lot of skill in this game.
Bitch.
Yeah, I agree. You know, as it stands, it looks like the Big Mac Daddy's going to be able to come away with this, but you never know.
Oh, this is the worst spot
We have
possible.
seen him come back from must.
Yeah.
Oh!
We got checkpoint. Let's go.
What is it? What is this checkpoint?
Mac, we gotta get that carbine.
Yeah. Yeah, look at the carbine. Come back over here. Why does he have active ammo?
Display of teamwork.
Oh
It
my
just seems
God!
like nothing but
between him and Big Mac
sabotage.
Daddy.
Oh, there's always something up the Big Mac Daddy sleeve. Let me tell ya. I'm always 5 steps ahead. When it's oily,
Back in
I'm
the day,
10.
I would say that they are, fighting like brothers. But today, it seems like we are dealing with one oily Kane and a very Canadian and pissed off Abel.
Yep. Could not put it better. Can't
Right
tell
now,
you which
current
one
score.
is which, though.
I don't know. One's oily and one's not. So
Where the fuck is that carbine?
Watch out for the captain. It's got a brute shot.
Brute shot!
this
Brute shot!
Ahead.
Look Look at him! Look at him struggle! Look at him struggle!
Oh, wow. Oiley's just jumping back and forth away from the action. Big Mac Daddy facing it head on. Looks like Oiley's trying to heal up.
There's nothing that you can really do as a player.
Oh, he's dead! Yeah, that extra layer of oil.
Try to make Big Mac Daddy die more, so I think his best bet is to kind of stay out of all the action and possibly bait Big Mac Daddy into a couple of close that gap, because it just keeps getting larger and larger the longer the
Oh, did you see his body? Looks like a firework.
Now.
Wow, that is Oiley 15 deaths, and Mac is still sitting at 5.
15.
Wow. He has
How
been
long is
riding
this
that
match
5th
even?
death for a very long time. And as we go to this match of 18, Oiley only has 3
and there
deaths
is the
left.
first Mac death in a while.
Wow.
15 to 6.
How long is this match
That
even?
gap
Larry!
between him and Oiley just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
This is like the gap between Larry's pay and
He
ours.
died? He died? He just stayed
It is
silent?
incredible what is going on in the PGF.
Oh my god.
Digital
I just
Octagon.
gotten word from Larry Geiger that there is 10 more minutes, one full
We're going
Geiger
for
counter
a full
left
Geiger counter.
in this match. Well, I think it's one full Geiger counter on top of what's safe to say already another Geiger counter that was unaccounted.
This is
That is
absolutely an
very true.
abomination.
It feels like a Baker's Geiger counter, if you will.
Yeah.
You know what, Oiley, you've died a lot in our time of playing
for
Halo,
Larry
but
to
this is
actually
just
do that, though, because
disgusting.
The gunshots from the end of the Geiger counter can be quite jarring, so I can see why he wouldn't want that happening to his gamers halfway through the match.
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, if there's one thing that, well, I can't really say that. I mean, Larry does care about the gamers, but
Oh, some of them.
mental health is not on the health insurance. So,
I mean, he did hire ZDiz immediately after kidnapping and torturing Johnny, so, like, does he really care about us?
no,
Yeah.
no. I mean, he takes care of the commentators, but since you're kind of
me.
batting from both sides, you know what I'm
One
saying?
left,
So-
one left, one left!
Yeah, well,
Where?
oh,
and
and Mac
Big Mac
goes down.
The fuck just
7
killed me?
deaths
Oiley
for
died
Mac.
as well!
After all that,
Seems like Mac got 2 deaths
Oh
into Oiley's one. He
my
gets
God.
another one. Mac
That's
going with a
right,
quick
baby.
back-to-back 3 consecutive deaths. The score is now Oiley Arcader 16, Big Mac Daddy 9. That gap
What the fuck
starting
is
to
this? A
close.
porcupine
Oh.
sitting on my face?
And Mac goes in
Needles.
for the 10th death.
6 now. That gap was large. Now getting.
I'm not liking this.
He's gonna have Oiley Arcader's gonna have to be careful. Backing himself into a corner,
Oh,
especially with the
when he
grenade,
goes
is
down-
not the
He's
greatest
dead, he
idea
died, he
in
died.
the world.
He just
Wow,
died. That is
he actually went
17
down a
for
tunnel.
Oiley. Mac at 10.
What a fucking freak.
Oiley is going to have to bring in the closer mentality.
Yeah, 8 minutes left in this Geiger counter. Plenty of time for Oiley.
Hiding in the room. And,
Oh, what an
and
idiot.
down
He
goes
bottlenecked himself
Oiley.
in that tunnel. Oh,
That's the
that's
18th
such a
death, and we still have
rookie
7 minutes
mistake.
and 45 seconds on the clock.
I was just gonna say, Oiley's gonna have to change his game plan. You know, I understand
Bye-bye.
kind of hunkered down in that
Bye-bye.
hallway
Look at his
and
body,
forcing
you
all of the
idiot.
enemies to kind of push you in a narrow hallway, but you're leaving yourself susceptible to grenades and all kind of ammo that they can just chuck
Yeah,
down
that's-
there without even having to hit them.
I mean, being inside a choke point on any
Goes
game.
down again.
This chump just keeps dying.
That is 19 for Oiley.
you know, Mac, somebody actually has to fight the enemy. We can't all just run away. Oiley has
Look,
what you call
Oil boy.
a magnetic personality.
Oh, that was a spectacle. That was better than the
Oiley is
firework
falling.
John lit off on his hands.
Run, Carlos, spawn!
Oh my
Who's
god.
that?
Oiley, will you stop dying?
Watch out for Captain. It's got a brute shot.
Seems like Oiley
This is
Arcader is
setting.
falling
Oh my God.
susceptible to one of the most serious things that all gamers do. That is big. He is falling.
This is
Big
actually
Mac Daddy
driving
hiding
me
behind the
crazy,
corner, and
Oiley.
he's forcing him
Stop
to push these
fucking
enemies
dying.
and get all those
Well,
deaths.
why don't you get
He
the
is.
enemies to shoot
Yes.
at you? Shit! Everybody loves Oiley, baby.
I mean, it's a strategy that's working, and if it's working, then it's not a bad strategy. And so, no matter
Absolutely.
what
Being
Mac
broke
is
don't
doing,
fix it.
he's crushing it right now.
Whoop!
As we sit at a score of Oiley 22 and Big Mac Daddy Show at 10. Wow.
He's out!
Mac is
He's
driving
out!
the field.
Seems like not too long ago, Oily had a chance. And, you know, like you said, just like that, he goes back to his old ways of hitting those corners and
You suck! You suck, Oily!
Here, I'll play the way Mac plays. Here we go. Hey, is everybody enjoying my gameplay? My name's the Big Mac Daddy Show. I let everybody else go on the way.
Yeah, I don't see you! I don't see you! I'm fighting! You son of a bitch! Stop distracting me! Oily, shut up!
And then he dies!
Watch out for the captain.
Isn't
He's got a
that
brute shot.
interesting? Mac actually had to do something, and then he dies!
They do say imitation was compared to
oh,
flattery,
dead.
but maybe in
Once
Oily's
again,
case,
he's
it
dead.
would be in his best interest to continue to copy Mac's strategy.
I think you're right, Nustin.
Cowards, can we, Nustin? Some people actually have to play.
Hey, you
Every time you come to my screen, I'm fighting Oily. You're just hiding in that dark, ugly corner that you're
I will
so
say-
common to hide in. All
I
right.
will say I can
you
relate
freak.
to Oily's frustration, especially with my game earlier. You know, when you're in a team-based scenario like this level,
They're up
kind of
high.
is, and you're the only one that really feels like you're doing anything, it can be frustrating.
Yeah.
And frustration in gaming, that can lead to tilt, and tilt in gaming always leads to bad decisions, and we are seeing that on full display here with the Oily Arcader. He just keeps backing
Absolutely.
himself into corners and forcing multiple deaths where he's just hindering himself with closing this gap.
And Mac just hit us with the IRL lean while he leaned in game. It also looks like he just picked up a carbine as well.
Yes, the carbine. Let's go.
We all do. Oily laying down some fantastic shots.
In Rocket League, whenever I like
Checkpoint,
something in
checkpoint,
Rocket
let's fucking
League, I,
go.
like, throw my whole body break to get out of my
Oh yeah,
chair.
you have to. It helps. It
does.
actually
Yeah.
improves your gameplay by 17.5%.
I miss
Oily
every
got
single
before
time
I
I
did.
don't. So
Yep, you have to do it IRL. Big Mac Daddy, how we feeling down there with such a big lead?
You know, I
Especially
feel
if you
like
drive
I'd
a
be
Prius.
doing. I feel like I'd be doing better without Oily Arcader. All right, I would be doing better. You know, I once played this level with someone who's never played Halo in his entire life. A beautiful Dutchman with delicious looking hair. All right, he did better than this son of a bitch. This disgusting, vile beast.
So Mac Daddy
Strong words.
has one of his little boyfriends do all the work. Yeah, that seems about
Brother
right for Mac
in
Daddy.
arm. You wouldn't know anything about that, Oily, because
You're right.
everybody.
I wouldn't know anything about having a boyfriend. Gotcha, Mac. Whoa! Did Mac just die? Knew it. Oh shit! Oh, interesting. Mac, if we were doing this stupid level cruise mines, whatever the hell this is, I would have already beaten you up and down in Halo. Oh, look at that! Once again, the Big Mac Daddy Show is having a little bit of trouble keeping it up. Now, boys, commentators, I'm not quite sure if you're counting all these deaths, but I'm pretty sure the Big Mac Daddy Show is getting a whole bunch of them. Might be time to get us a little commentary. Something's going on, I can tell. What the fuck is going on, Ginger Markus?
I mean, fiery words from the Big Mac Daddy, but we're getting reports from the West that the audio is cut. It is absolute chaos here, ladies and gentlemen.
Stream Sniper, John from the hospital. I don't know what exactly is going on. I mean, I thought we had handled the whole situation.
Listen! This game, much like the Big Mac Daddy's career, is still over. John, John's broken. Get over here, okay? Here's the deal. Once again, the Big Mac Daddy Show in the Oily Arcade has had to jump through some bullshit hoops just so him and I can prove that the Oily Arcade is better. Okay? I don't need this AI. I don't need his stupid little loopholes. The Oily Arcade wants one thing, and one thing only, baby. And that's to get the Big Mac Daddy in a 1v1 to truly show that when it comes down to skill, there is no competition, baby.
No competition. Oily, you died 100 times more than I did. Okay? If we look back at it, 22-10. Okay? I am clearly better. I have the strategy. I've got the skills. I've got the good looks. Okay? All you got is a bottle of baby oil.
Mac, here's the thing. This baby oil, it keeps the Oily Arcade slipping and sliding. You get to have this little victory, baby. You think I give a damn that Ginger Markus can't count? Do you think I care at all that ButNustin decided to not count all those deaths at the end? See, Mac Daddy, you know better than anybody what matters to the Oily Arcade. It ain't your numbers. It ain't your titles. It's the pride of a fight fought real. Not your games. Your puppet bullshit. You know you can't hang 1v1, Mac. Just like your country can't make up its own holidays.
You know, Oily, we can't make up our holidays and all this yammering you want to put out to me. But the Big Mac Daddy beat you once again. Doesn't matter if it's UFC. It doesn't matter if it's Halo. It doesn't matter what we go in. Okay? You've got to have somebody on the other side giving you a lead. One day you give me a fair competition, and I'm going to show you the true meaning of pain. But besides that, I am the #1 contender for the BBC. Okay? That BBC is going to be mine again. The last time I wrapped my hands around it, something was too fishy. It slipped out of my hands like that. Okay? Oily, I know you were behind it. Stream Sniper, you weren't even making yourself public just yet. But I'm sure you were behind it as well. Rootin' tootin' tight, and I hope you're watching. Because I'm going to put you down. You are going to be a midget when I'm done with you. You all-American piece of shit. Larry, book it. The Big Mac Daddy is going to be the double champ once again. Woo!
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it.
I can't believe it. The amount of chaos. What was a great match, you know, is almost, I don't want to say ruined, but tainted by what we can only assume is the presence of the dastardly stream sniper.
It's incredible that he's able to just absolutely sink his hooks into every single thing that we do. Why does he have the stream
I think Larry's
keys?
helping him at this point. For whatever reason, I don't know, but I've had my issues with Larry. I can't wait to come back and teach those two a lesson.
At a certain point, even the commentators begin to get a little frustrated, and I bet that Markus is screaming at all the TVs in the hospital, and John is. He probably is. He probably is.
I believe I have just gotten a text from Markus, and he has confirmed that he somehow found a way for them to only add 1.5. So he cut in half what he told us originally. He said he was only going to let him have 3 max. I guess they only let him get up to like 1 knuckle or something. I don't know.
Ooh.
But I guess that's
depends
John's,
on which fingers. I guess
that's John's 4th of July.
Maybe thumbs up. I don't know. All right. Well, it looks like
ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us, you just missed an insane turn of events. What we thought was going to be a heavyweight championship, or not a heavyweight championship, a heavyweight fight for a #1 contender shot for the BBC between the Big Mac Daddy and the Oily Arcader, turns into an interference that leads to the Big Mac Daddy still claiming the #1 contender shot. So eventually, we will have the Big Mac Daddy versus the Rune Toon Titan for the Bad Bitch Championship, which we mentioned earlier. If that is Halo, then Rude is in trouble.
Yeah, I mean, I said that mid-match after watching, obviously before our feed cut out, was just he's dominant. He's dominant in Halo, and but I think that we're still going to see a good match because Root has all of the PGFs behind him, and they are all putting that positive energy into Root's future. And I know how bad he wants to have all 3 of those titles in his grasp again. So I guess we'll have to see. But I think Nustin, do I have to do the thing now?
Yeah, I believe. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere because we are not even close to done yet. Up next, you saw the interview first with Bearadise and ZDiz, but now you're going to see what you first saw was the North Pole. Now you're going to see the South Pole with Johnny the Mouth Malone with an interview with Bear. So, I mean, I can't wait to see because I'm just as perplexed as this entire turn of events as anybody else has been.
Yeah. Before we do that, I have to say hello to the PGFs. And we got Scotty Old Dog, who is always supporting the PGF. You are the best part of the PGF, Scotty.
Hey.
And we've also
Sniper
got
can't get his tricks past Scotty Old Dog. He sniffed it out, no problem.
Yeah, it really can't. And it looks like Stream Sniper on YouTube is trying to claim the top thing on the chat. He's trying to be number 1. And then, Josh Poland's, hey, welcome in, Josh. Thank you so much for being here. And he says, I keep thinking y'all are talking about the BBC, the British Broadcasting Corporation, every time y'all say that. Josh, I'll be honest, the last thing that we're going to reference on the 4th of July is anything having to do with Britain. So, here we go. Send me down. Pull me up. Can we make the entrance a little bit easier this time? I can't even blame John anymore. Hello, Johnny.
Hey, File! What's up, man? How you doing?
This is what is up with you and Oily not knowing who I am. Johnny, my name is Bearadise, and I am here to entertain the entertainers. Or interview the entertainers, I should say.
Oh, pitch posh, okay, File. Listen, we're here to hang out, buddy. Come on. You're the one that's filling in for me, okay? Because once I, defeat ZDiz, not only will I be still gaming a little bit, part time, but full time, I'm gonna be taking my seat back.
Hey, and I know there's many people in the digital arena that would love to see that, Johnny. You have a fantastic fan base behind you, and Johnny, the first time I met you, you were ZDiz, or ZDiz was you. I mean, you've been kidnapped. I've been called Ginger Markus by Oily. Root was crowned the triple champ. A lot has happened. How do you feel that Larry Geiger brought your own brother into the PGF and he signed off on all of this?
You had a triple champ?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Titan. Yeah.
Oh, it was a big. Oh, okay. Well, whatever. Listen, what was the last part of the question you were asking?
No, just how do you feel that Larry has brought your own brother, into the PGF and he signed off on all of it?
Oh, well, Larry Geiger's a brain dead piece of shit. Okay, the dude is just like. Listen, you know my references. Marcus knows my references.
Yeah.
Larry Geiger is just like Triple H. He is the shittiest booker. He is the shittiest human. I guarantee you, Larry Geiger's one of those guys where he will promote the 4th of July, but he would never promote the Juneteenth. He would never promote the Pride of June. He won't even promote any of that stuff. Just the 4th of July, because all he focuses on is his beauty American passion. I love America. Oh my gosh, shut the fuck up. America's down the drain, Larry Geiger, okay? You are gonna pay for bringing in my brother into this, okay? Because he does not deserve to be in the PGF, okay? The PGF deserves royalty. The PGF deserves what it needs, okay? And I give the Professional Gamers Federation that. And oh my God, for the love's sakes, please fire Oily Arcader and ButNustin from this damn show. I'm sick and tired of hearing them yap all the time.
I wouldn't agree with Nustin, but Oily I might be able to get on board with. And honestly, Johnny, I have to say I don't agree with the Larry not supporting Pride Month, because I watched him walking through the halls at PGF headquarters wearing a Navy shirt. So I know that he's in support. But I've got to say, the last few weeks have been absolutely insane. But as all of us do, we do not want to get involved in any business involving family. But with that being said, is the stress of this blood feud getting to you at all?
Sorry, what were you saying? Oh, yes. Why would it get to me? Is it because he's my brother?
Mm-hmm.
Is it because he has the Caliph? Is it because he's involved in my business? Or is it because he
McDonald's?
has to make it personal? McDonald's.
Yeah.
Oh,
that hurt
File.
me for you.
Oh, File, you don't understand,
BearadIce.
buddy. Who? Anyways, listen. The point is that I gotta deal with McDonald's. I gotta deal with ZDiz, okay? Come on, Dad. Why don't you understand? Your own son's a piece of shit. I'm the one that should have been the Caliph, okay? You know what? How about this, ZDiz? If you lose, I'm taking that crown away from you.
That is, man. Not only we're laying career on the line, but we're laying the Caliph on the line. And so...
Oh, you know what? May as well give that shirt back to me as well!
Probably wash it first.
Yeah, it probably stinks full of it.
I mean, I've never smelled ZDiz, but it's kind of like a seeing is believing type thing. But, all right, last question, and I'm going to let you get back to it, Johnny. With the match deciding your future in the PGF, are you prepared to have your legacy end here at the hands of your very own brother, potentially?
You're funny! You're funny, Kyle! What
Very
kind of question is that? What is that question? What is that? Legacy? Bro, there is no tearing apart of a legacy. once you build a legacy, it stays there forever. No one can ever touch up to what I have made. I was the Professional Gamers Federation champion right before all these other competitors, okay? You only had the Big Mac Daddy Show that won it. And of course, I am the reason why the Bad Bitch Championship was elevated to its prestige. No one can deny it. The Big Mac Daddy Show, I love you, man, but you gotta admit, I made that belt look good. Ruditure and Titan, you fucking suck at being that belt, okay? All I know is I was the man that elevated everything. Any of these competitors that I went up against, I elevated them. I made them look good. That's why ButNustin looked good. That's why the Root and Toot and Titan look good. That's why the terrible Tuos live on, because we are the legacy of the PGF. We are the ones that build something here in the PGF, and forever that legacy will live on, and it will never be destroyed.
Well, Johnny, I hope I am standing first in line when the the trophy essentially that you just built in all of the PGFs and my mind. But I've got to say, I wish you luck tonight, Johnny.
Well, thank you, sir. Bye, File.
Take me back to the desk. What, Ginger Markus?
I mean.
Who is?
Listen,
who is File?
That's a long story. That's a really long story, Bear. I can tell you after the show. But I mean,
Okay.
I was coming into this match, really rooting for Johnny. But after hearing those words and stuff like that, I feel rather indifferent. We just got 5 gifted from Scotty
Old Dog coming in hot.
Hell yeah.
And those 5 gifted are going to Hawson Tater, Goosey 756. It's actually one's going to you, Nustin. You get the 3rd out of 5. Why are you not so? You should be.
I'm in college. I'm in college, man.
I thought that Larry he does all the.
$5
and then the last
is like a whole. You think Larry Geiger spends money on me? I was lucky enough to get that trip.
Hey, well, that's very true, and so was I. And I'll never look a gift bear in the mouth. But Runic, 1967, and then we've got DeBeans 57, rounding out the 5 gifted. Scotty has given 12 gifted subs to this channel within the last month. Thank you for being the best part of the PGF, Scotty Old Dog. And hopefully we can use some of that income, that revenue, to help John get.
Not if Markus has anything to say about that.
Well, that's very true. That is
Ladies and
very,
gentlemen,
very true.
We are about to enter a PGF first, I believe, a career versus career match, a Khalil versus, I guess. Not Khalil,
match, but yeah, Khalil is on the line. There can only be one.
There can be only one.
This is the Braveheart match.
There can be only one.
Highlander.
Exactly.
Highlander, not Braveheart.
Whichever.
Yeah.
But,
oh my gosh. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, ZDiz versus Johnny the Mouth Malone. These two are going to go head-to-head in a GTA 5 race. This is a huge PGF throwback when GTA was the precipice of competition. So this is a huge throwback. I'm excited to watch this match. They are going to race from the top of the map to the airport, make a big jump, and then they have to fly and land on the maze bank. The loser leaves the PGF, and the winner, according to Johnny the Mouth Malone and ZDiz, gets the Khalil and becomes the head of the Malone family. That is a huge empire to inherit, I must say.
Wow. Our gamers are ready. I hope you guys are ready. Nustin, thank you guys so much. Let's get down to the digital octagon and watch a career end. And a career begin.
One way or
Feels
another.
good to play this game again, Johnny. remember how much you like to crave about how good you are at Grand Theft Auto 5? So I thought, why not beat you at your own game? Gotta put this away. Remember when you used to have this? Oh, not anymore, because our family trusts me more than you.
Okay. Hold. No. Why do you wear my shirt? Give my shirt back. Why do you have my shirt on?
Okay.
What?
Okay. Johnny. Okay, listen. I will give you back the shirt after the match. Okay? How about that? No, nothing else. Just after the match, I'll give you back the shirt because when you leave the Professional Gamers Federation, I can give you something for you to remember, and that is your own merch that will not be displayed probably after this match.
You are such a fuck ass little bitch. Oh my god, just bro, stop trying to be me.
Okay. All right. Like Johnny,
brotherly love
okay,
here.
You didn't have to call me,
What?
okay, you didn't have to call me a fuck
no
ass,
love like
okay?
sibling love.
Oh my god, you and your stupid ass complaints, bitch.
No,
Jesus
Even in
Christ.
game, dragging
What?
first throats.
What?
Can you,
What?
Hey, can you
What?
yell a little bit louder? I couldn't hear you over just the
Oh
sound
my
of you
god.
bitching.
Yell in your ears, you little dumb bitch. Is that what you want? Huh? Is that
No,
what
you're
you
not.
want?
You're bitching.
This
You're
is what
bitching.
Thanksgiving
No,
is
you
about.
mean.
Bitching.
No, you're
No,
You're
bitching.
bitching.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No.
Yeah.
That's it.
That just with the
Oh,
turkey.
God.
in
What?
between.
Say a
Oh!
bitch.
Johnny the
Fuck
Mouth Malone
you.
throws the first punch and
Oh,
he
he
on
does.
the move.
Get over here, Johnny.
No. I'm gonna be miles ahead of you. You go suffer on your own, buddy. See ya.
This is gonna be a
Come on, let's go.
death race.
I've never been this
Johnny
part of the
Mouth
place with
Malone
GTA
repping
5, but this would be
So
insane.
death, a very
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
in
Smart.
GTA and
What?
Johnny, I got more
How'd you
airtime
get
than you. How do you feel about that?
that huge jump.
Oh,
So
it'll
hopefully
feel
he'll be
more
able to
good to
last
beat
him
you at this
the
game,
rest of
okay?
the match.
Alright?
He did.
Come
We're
on.
gonna go for more of a flex with the sports car.
to
This
the
one might be a little
road.
bit more fragile.
We go.
So he might have to be a little more careful
Yeah.
with his driving.
No,
so he
I'm right
doesn't break it
behind
out
you,
of
buddy.
condition.
I'm gonna be so right up your end rear.
I don't think it's gonna matter in the race, but it almost feels like ZDiz
Get
has
out of
Gamma
my way.
on so that he can see better.
There we go.
Hey, if you ain't cheating,
I'm on the
you're
road
not
and
trying.
on to the
Whether that's
airport,
against the rules or
baby.
not is for Larry Geiger.
Oh no, I'm
Yeah,
on
that's
you.
what
Your
Bill
way.
McConnell
But
said.
anyways, listen.
What? What
I've been
now?
hearing
What
a lot
now?
of questions from the PGF. Hearing a lot of questions from Larry Geiger
he was
too.
trying
Okay,
more so
but you know
far.
what? It's time I come clean.
Don't say Larry. Don't ever say that
I'm
name.
absolutely sick of how you treat the crowd, how you treat the Professional Gamers Federation.
They're all idiots.
Competitors.
They're
Not only that,
idiots. Except
But I
Mac.
didn't like how you disrespected the Professional Gamers Federation Championship. You
What
took
did
that
I
away
do?
from Mac, who is our
I put that
dear
prestige
friend.
on it.
And even though you said
Mac?
that you felt bad, you still somehow wanted to feel like that you were the man to take down the Big Mac Daddy Show, okay? I know that shit's a lie back then. You were proud of that achievement. You did feel good about taking that belt away from Mac.
Shin, you
I
shut the
didn't like
fuck up
that
right
at
now.
all. Mac deserved better. In fact, listen, no offense to Mutant and Titan, but Mac should have been the triple champ.
I mean, you're right on that
Another
part.
thing
but
too,
like,
though, is, and it's the big one. You
What?
always use me as your stepping stone.
'cause
You
you're a
always
bitch.
use me as your in denial. You're so
you're
in
bitch number
denial about
two.
everything. Nothing is your fault. Nothing is what you think it is. So you have to use my name. You have to drag my name. Oh, ZDiz Malone is the reason why I'm like this. ZDiz Malone is the reason why you're like that. Come on,
I mean, you
Johnny.
kinda-
That's not the case. Let's be honest. Greed is what made you the way you are. All that money,
I ain't
Professional
greedy.
Gamers Federation money, your bonus money, your company money, the Malone Foundation's money. Listen, it's none about that. Okay?
I do not steal from
What
my
it is
family's
about
money.
is your greed. All you
No.
care about is
No,
the
no,
money.
no.
You don't care about your own company for real.
No.
The only time you do care
Stop
about your
talking.
company is when you start losing your money. You
Stop
don't care about the
talking right
people
now.
that work for you. You don't care about the staff that are there 24/7 for you. Okay? You don't
Stop
even give
it.
them a proper break, dude.
No, shut up right now. I do
Oh,
everything
here
for
we
my
go
staff.
again. Here we
I
go
do
again.
everything
Another
for them.
complaint. Another
Oh my god.
lie.
No, you're the one who always complains and bitches, okay? I'm always here with the PGF and I'm always there for my staff. I'm always making the money. You do nothing for any of these people. You're just starting here, okay? You're doing nothing for this company. I've always done my best
yeah.
for this company. These stupid ass cars need to get the fuck out of my way. Oh my god. Listen, Diz, I'm gonna be catching up to ya, and I swear to God, I'm gonna ram your car, and I'm gonna be getting to that airport, and then I'm gonna be staying here in the PGF for a long time. Get out of my way. Oh my god. Get over here. You don't deserve the W in this.
Weaving
I deserve it all.
Oh, dang it.
Did I just...
Oh, shit.
Big mistake. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
makes
baby.
huge mistakes going the wrong way.
I saw that from a mile away. Get the fuck out of my way.
It looks like
Come
Johnny.
on, let me take the lead, buddy.
That on purpose, so maybe that's just a strategy.
That is true.
Yes,
If you've ever driven in
baby.
Texas,
Oh, yeah.
Nelson, that's what
Oh,
it looks
yeah.
like. And I think that
Come on,
Johnny
come on,
just
come on.
took
Come on.
Johnny,
See, this is why I'm a
listen,
better
I don't
brother
give
than
a
you,
crap
baby.
about how much you're training for this. I don't give a crap about how much you're enjoying this, okay?
We're brothers, man. We've been there growing up. We've been where
You
we're
kidnapped
at.
me.
The
I don't know
fuck
why
you
you think
mean?
you're enjoying this, man. Okay? Listen,
Of
yes, I do
course.
feel bad that I had to do what I did. I do feel bad that I had
No,
to
you
take
fucking
it
don't.
down to your own friggin' basement. But you know what? You deserved it. You shouldn't be dragging my name down at all. You should not have been using my name as you're popular.
Well, you should have existed. How about that? Okay? I'm trying to do my thing, but you're over here just trying to
See,
live my
Johnny?
life at this point.
We're all
What?
human, buddy. But somehow, it's really funny when it happens to you as well, okay? And you know what?
We
Let
are
me just take a quote
halfway.
from your favorite comedian.
What are you on about?
Fuck! Shit! Everything
shit.
that happens is really, really funny. But it's
How'd you
not
get it?
funny.
Okay, now we're halfway.
when it
Now,
happens
now
to
ZDiz
you.
is halfway to the airport.
How'd you get ahead
Johnny
of-
is
did you
just up
fucking
ahead of him.
Thank you, Dave Chappelle.
You stupid son of a bitch! How did you get ahead of me? Oh my... this is why I hate you so much. Why does everything have to be your way? I'm getting to the airport right now, right behind you. I'm gonna catch up. You ain't getting far, buddy.
And cars like these, that's a long distance.
Wait, where did we go?
Take that!
Whoa! What
If
a
only you were only
you
arcader, man. Oh my
Johnny,
god,
you
it would
gotta pay for
feel
that,
great
Fair
to
and
screw you
love and
over.
war, especially
Come
in a
on.
sibling rivalry.
Good job.
Right there.
It's the truth.
Oh my god, okay.
He's
Gotta
gonna
make
take
this.
a shortcut.
I gotta...
Gosh.
I'm
Wait,
lining up
Johnny
my shot
noted.
right now.
wait, what? Wait, whoa, hold on. Lighting up your shot. I didn't even make it there yet. How did you get to the bottom already? Oh my god. How do I get over to this? Oh, there we go.
Just have to hit
Come on,
the
come
massive
on.
ramp
Try
off
to
the
get
side.
up to me, baby.
Malone going for it right now. Big jump. He's
Ah,
got to hit it
ah,
before
ah,
getting
buddy.
flamed.
Oh, baby. Oh, my.
Oh.
Wow, my car's.
The cops!
This is supposed to be an armored
Dang
car.
it, Johnny, you called them on me!
You finally got the cops on ya. Listen,
he hits the
I had
ramp.
nothing to do with that, okay?
Flipping his car
That's
over.
your own doing, okay? I did no such thing. But then again, I do have these cops on my payroll. at
Both
times, so I
gamers
can do
have got
whatever
to
I
land
want.
on Base
God
Bank.
dang it. Okay,
The first
everything's
one
all
to do
good.
it will be the one
Fuck out
who
my way.
stays in the PGF as Johnny takes out a innocent
Oh
civilian.
god, okay, I'm here.
Yeah,
God
and
dang
more
it, this
importantly,
car.
You called
they'll
those
be
stupid
the
cops on
holder
me.
Of the Malone family colleague.
I didn't do shit on you.
Helicopter.
ZDiz into the airport, entering the
What do you mean
airstrip, and
helicopter?
getting into a
Suck.
marine
Alright,
style
Johnny.
helicopter.
Shit.
I'm in my
Johnny
flight.
Malone is nowhere
How are you?
near the airport.
God
I'm
damn
in
it,
my
this
flight.
car
You
is
better
so
add
damaged.
yours. Because now
falling
we're
desperately
going
behind.
to the top
gonna
of the
have to happen.
Maze Bank Arena, baby.
Okay, if he's already flying. Don't worry, John. You know what, Diz? If you're already up there, I know something I can do. If Johnny Malone does what's best. And that's get a
Look at that,
plane.
Johnny. The cops are already gone.
What?
I know what you tried to do, and guess what? It wasn't gonna work. I know how the cops work in GTA 5. Alright? I know how long they would get off.
The fuck is the plane?
Malone is trailing behind, but the helicopter that ZDiz has grabbed.
This is the only way I can capture. Where the
very
hell is
hard
the
to
plane?
fly and just
Oh my God.
notoriously slow amongst the GTA
Shut up.
community. So that might
No,
be
don't
the
slow
window of
it down.
It's really
opportunity
slow,
for Johnny
but
the Mouth
I'll
Malone
get
to
there in
have a
no
comeback.
time.
Okay, no,
Listen,
stop.
Johnny, I just want to say,
What?
I'm sorry.
What the
Truly,
fuck
I
you're
am.
not?
Because, like,
Huh?
I feel bad that I did what I did.
but I did what I have to, just so you can get my name out of your mouth. Okay, it was about time that had to be done. And you know what? It felt good to be you for a little bit, you know? But I didn't realize at the end of the day, being you is the worst thing ever. I'd rather be 80-year-old me than 20-year-old you.
Can you stop quoting our favorite
I'd rather
rapper?
be the old me than who you are right now.
Oh my. How many people are you gonna quote? Oh my god, bro, just shut up. Okay, first Chappelle, then Smith, and now Eminem. Are you kidding me? Just shut up. Where's the fucking plan?
Wait.
Oh, wait.
Oh, Johnny, you don't have a plan yet, buddy? You know
No,
what?
I do. Shut up.
Before we can even get a plane,
Land
Yeah,
right
he
here.
ZDiz is
getting
I
close.
really wanted to.
Oh my
He
god,
can take his
I
time
can
with
find
this.
chest on.
Oh, it seems like Johnny's found one, and it's a
kind of duster.
rust. It's a rusty
Alright,
duster. I'll
alright.
tell
Oh,
you
now
that.
you got a plane, buddy.
Don't worry.
Wait,
Don't worry.
Marcus, did you say plane?
ZDiz, it is
I
slow,
had to turn this
but
guy around.
slow might be a benefit.
see, one thing about
because
running
now
choppers,
it's
buddy,
time with the landing and
very
he
slow.
may very well be seeing
Yeah,
the end of the career
exactly.
of Johnny the Mouth
You
Malone.
picked the worst helicopter, buddy. So good luck with that. I'll be there in no time.
It's fast enough to end a career.
Wait? What the heck? Why can't
I
I?
mean, the tortoise and the hare is a
What-
well-known story amongst
What's
most
wrong with my plane?
competitors. Speed is struggling though, it seems.
Seems like Johnny might be having some trouble with his plane.
As slow as it is, it is also
listen,
very,
Johnny,
what the heck?
notoriously hard to fly
Before
from a
I
control
win this,
standpoint.
'cause I know you ain't gonna make it.
What?
I just want to
No,
tell
I
you,
will.
you are a great commentator, and you are definitely a good
Come on.
professional gamer.
Come
You
on.
made many rounds in your career.
No.
You became the Professional Gamers
No.
Federation champion. You became the Bad Bitch champion. But right now, it's
Come on.
my turn to be a better professional gamer than you are.
Stop it.
Because as
No.
soon as I land this helicopter, if it can
No.
let me,
Oh, and
I'm
Johnny
taking
the
your
Mouth
spot.
Malone.
No.
I see
No.
you falling in the water.
No.
Oh my.
No.
His plane is falling, and so is his.
Damn.
Oh my.
You.
hey,
Damn.
remember what you said to the Big Mac Daddy Show? Just like
Drowning
WrestleMania.
No.
in the EA Ocean.
1, 2, 3. Ding, ding, ding. Take that, Johnny the Mouth Malone.
And ZDiz.
And here is your new and debuting Professional Gamers Federation competitor, ZDiz Malone. And I'm gonna be here for a long, long time. And I'm gonna make sure that Johnny, you ain't coming back. Thank you,
Fuck
Marcus.
you.
And thank you, Larry Geiger. Can I leave this building now? I'm done. I'm tired.
Yeah, ZDiz, you're good.
I got the wealth. I own the family. I run the jewels. And now
You.
hold the gold.
It's not the end, and then you'll see Johnny. I'll be back in you. I'll be back for your temple.
I can't believe what we just saw. As much as I said I was indifferent about the match, it's still seeing it. Johnny having to leave the PGF is. It's still.
It obviously is. It's the end of a legacy, Nussin. But
Yeah.
everything that ZDiz said while he was driving that Mustang down the road came from the heart. And that's something that we never saw from Johnny the Mouth Malone. I hate to say it, but I think Marcus was right. I think ZDiz is the better brother.
I mean, he said a lot. I mean, Johnny said a lot of stuff about me before the match. So I mean, but
Yeah, Yeah, he did. That So, oh god, that landing on top of the building was awesome. It was like cinema. He was literally like saying the thing, and
brutal.
then he landed
Slow.
It was very brutal and very, very slow. It was,
pushing the dagger in.
But it was cinematic, the way that he put the dagger in the heart.
Absolutely, and I mean, what else can you expect from a quality product like the PGF every single week Friday?
That's
we
the truth.
produce cinema after cinema with matches like these.
And
ladies and gentlemen, there can be more to come next week. So stay tuned and tune in to this Tuesday's Battle Pass for more updates and more behind the scenes look at the PGF's world.
Absolutely. And Tuesday, Nussin on the Battle Pass, yours truly will be there, and there is a humongous announcement about the future. It's something very, very exciting. It's near and dear to my heart, and I want all of the PGFs to be there with me while we go through the announcement process and get everybody just on board and excited for it. But Nussin, that I think I can hear fireworks outside of the arena right now.
Hey,
and I
you
think
know what that means on 4th of July?
Hey, listen, to all of our professional gamers, thank you for being you. To all of our PGFs, thank you for being here and all of your support. And we will catch you in the next Friday night fights. PGF for life, baby!
Life.
Champions play. The thrill of the game is here to stay. Clash of the Titans still on display. Only the best chance seems the day. Flag in, we're starting the game.